Okay, so we are. Oh, okay. How do I? That's not going to be confusing at all. Okay, so the video. I swear it used to be mirrored for the person doing the videos, but it is not anymore. Anyway, I have no idea if anybody's even going to show up to this, and that is totally fine. I am just going to be unboxing cool stuff and talking about it. I need to. There we go. I have a really bad habit of looking at myself when I'm taking a video. So at least I'm looking at myself right here. There we go. Okay. I have a box. I have a very big, very heavy, not terribly fancy on the outside box, but this is it. It is Brotherwise Dragonsteel. Oh, goodness, golly gracious. Yeah, let's check out the Cosmere RPG stuff. So this is the first half of the Cosmere RPG things that Brotherwise is putting out. The second half for this specific project is Mistborn, coming out 2026. This was all done on Kickstarter. Project did phenomenal. I mean, go figure, it's a Sanderson property. Yeah. So top chat, live chat. Okay, I want to make sure I have live chat on so that all messages pop up. Okay. All I did was cut open the box. So this is like the actual first look at what is in here. I'm going to also move some things around on the desk so that I have some room. Yes. Okay. Now we have some room. I'm going to open this up and take out the fluff. So I got what was called the sorry, this is going to get loud. Yay, packing materials. I got the GM tier, I think, which all things considered is really silly for somebody like me who does not know how to DM or GM or any of that. I've barely even played RPG stuff. I got to do hi Jerica. I got to do a 3-hour playtest and created a character for the Mistborn RPG. For those who don't know, hi Jaden. For those who don't know, I actually do junior art directing on the Brotherwise team, and so I've been working on finishing up the Mistborn handbook and Mistborn world guide art briefs that are being sent out to artists. So I'm the one who's deciding, sort of. I mean, not just me. It's me and Matt, who is the art director, and Johnny, who is one of the brothers or Brotherwise, are all writing these briefs to send out to artists. But there are a few that I get to do, so I got to decide some things like who's canon and what's not, and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, I got to try out the Mistborn RPG, and that was a blast. So I'm actually really excited for the Stormlight RPG. I'm more excited for the Mistborn RPG because it's a little less complicated. Yeah. Jerica says she loves the giant rolls of bubble wrap in the back. Yes, that is my packaging station back there. This is the upstairs office. I basically have 3 offices in our house. Anyway, let's get to it. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've written 20 plus briefs at this point. Yeah, so I am excited for you guys to see those, and I get to finally talk about like which ones I got to do and everything. So let's get into this though. That's enough about me and Brotherwise and art briefs. I could really go on about that forever. There are some fun stories that I'm excited to tell you guys about when we're kind of like Well, I guess I could talk about this part. One of the briefs, I actually managed to slip in a Fallout 3 reference as one of the like references for the artist to follow. Unfortunately, that whole art piece just got cut, even though it was underway, just because it ended up being that there was no space for that art piece. So I'm a little bit sad because I finally figured out a way to tack in Fallout 3 into the Cosmere, and it didn't end up happening. So, boo. Okay, so we are going to check out this little thing first. I think this is the dice. It looks like it is a magnetic. So yeah, it's a magnetic enclosure, which is kind of cool. And it's got this nice foiling of the Stormlight space age symbol on it. Anyway, let's get that popped open. Okay, yeah, it's a little creaky. So these are the liquid core resin dice. Very pretty. This is the plot die. Oh, right there. This is the plot die. This is actually something special to the Cosmere RPGs. It's a fascinating tool. If as a character you decide you want to do something that's probably a little outside the scope of what your character should be able to do, or anything that the GM is like, not sure that this is something that should be happening, they will say roll a plot die, and it will either give you an advantage, a disadvantage, or nothing will happen. If you get a disadvantage, you usually get some kind of boon. If you get an advantage, you usually get some kind of curse, more or less. Let's see. That liquid core. See that sparkleness. There it is. Nice. Cool. Actually, I have, let's see. I want to try this. I made a while ago, I made a dice stand that lights up from underneath. So we are going to take off these dice real quick. And I'm going to put the Cosmere RPG ones onto it and see if the lighting works good on this or not. It could be totally terrible. We shall see. Okay, let's see. Let me get this plugged in and make sure. Okay, it turns on. All right, so now you need to actually get them out and put them on the. How do you know? Okay, so this symbol is probably can't really see it. It's like a starburst symbol. So that symbol is probably the one disadvantage, because on the other side is a cos. Sorry. There you go. You can just kind of see it's a Cosmere symbol. So that probably means the 20. Jan says, these are so pretty. I wish I had backed this when it dropped. Yeah. I don't know if I necessarily should have, but I get to justify, probably incorrectly, I get to justify a lot of purchases as business purchases. So take that as you will. Oh, that is an interesting D4. Okay. Okay, I guess maybe we can put it in. I don't have a spot. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where these should actually go. Okay, so this is the D6. So the D6 definitely goes here. We will put the D8, and we're just, you know what, we're just gonna have to kind of guess, because these do not actually all fit. And this is one thing that I need to be doing on this display whenever I get back to it to actually fix it will be okay. So here we go. Yeah, so there's a crystal D4, which is pretty neat. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, that actually works, guys. I think this is going to be the new dice that live on this. So the only one is over here, which is supposed to hold one of these. The D4, that's a triangle. What I would probably do is I need to make that hole bigger so that more light goes through. But that actually worked out really well, especially here on the crystal D4. Part of the problem is the there we go. The sparkles on the inside don't let a whole lot of light through. But yeah, cool. So anyway, we'll go ahead and put those away and move on. This was supposed to be really quick, guys. It is super late for me. I am usually getting into bed at this point. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna put these away for now though. So that I will probably make another display so that I can have all my pretty dice. All right. Dice. Okay. Let's see here. This sounds like more dice. I think this is extra plot dice, and we'll see. So here is the bag. It's a nice dark blue velvet with foil, again, the Stormlight Space Age symbol. Nice drawstring bag. Go ahead and open this. Dump these. Ooh, okay. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we've got a purple, looks like a purple plot die. Probably for void light. And then you've got a greenish plot die for life light. Jerica says, make sure to check the D20 that it's not cracked. Yeah, so that was going to be the next thing that I checked. There has been some issues with people's D20s arriving cracked, and then also just cracking from basic general use. Mine seems fine, which is great. That means I'm probably going to not do anything with it. I can use some other D20s just as a quick test. I wonder how well the light filters through this. You guys thought I was done with this thing. No, it's coming back. Just give me a second. Now I got to plug it back in. It's a USB powered thing, so I've got a little USB hub right here. It's not the easiest to access because I usually don't need to access it. Oh. All right. D20 goes here. Let's see. Right. Woo. Yeah, that actually works a lot better. Blinding myself. I think that actually works a lot better because it doesn't have the little sparkles on the inside. So this one does have probably, yeah, so this one has the triangle D4, which is fine. You go here and you go there for now, I guess, and I can put you there. Technically, the D4 goes on. Yeah, I would definitely need to make the opening bigger on the end, but that is actually decently bright. Cool. This is pretty fun for me. All right, moving on from that. Ooh, but let's see real quick how the different lights the different dice look in this light. The purple actually looks really good. It's really like blown out probably on the video. I will take some pictures and post it later, but it looks really good. I am quite happy with this. Okay, now actually moving on from these dice. Put them back in my fancy bag. I will, there's a little dice ASMR for you. I will do regular checks on those to make sure the D20 doesn't crack. And if it does, I will let you guys know. Okay, and looks like we've got the Stormlight plot deck with an interesting character on the front who's got what looks like different sands, which wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But anyway, this is the plot deck, which I do know has a lot of cool art in it. Don't mind me just totally butchering a box, maybe, to try and open it. Probably should have brought up like my box cutter knife or something. Gets through a little bit easier. Nice. Ooh, okay. It's like kind of it's a matte finish. The box is a nice matte finish. Let's go ahead and open her up. And within we've got plot cards. Looks like there's probably different art on each of them. So there's usually like a little tab that you grab on these kinds of things. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'll grab the tab, pull it around, and that's how it opens. Okay, cool. So yeah, we've got a few. Okay, you guys will know that one, I'm sure. I am going to be looking through these for sure, but there is an awful lot of them, and that's really cool. Okay, what are these? Oh, these are movement cards. Oh, okay. So these are complication cards. So these are with the plot die thing. These are opportunity cards. These are movement cards, event cards. So I know that these all do different things. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so some of these have like kind of full art pieces on them. Front and center, naturally. Yasna's big moment in the early books. Shallan. There's a lot of them in here, so I'm not going to show you every single one of them. Adeline and Sadius. Okay, these are going to be fun to look through. In fact, I'm putting these on top of the deck because I can. And I will be back. The cards, to give kind of like a field test. So it's pretty thick cardstock, and it's a nice matte finish with no kind of like loss in color or clarity, which is really nice. And then we have the Stormlight item cards. Can I open this without damaging anything? The answer is maybe. There we go. Excellent. Stormlight item cards. 52 item cards. Oh, okay. Nice. Again, kind of a nice soft touch. And again, got to open it out of the plastic. So you got to look for the little tab on the gold line. And you just kind of pull it around. Okay. So our item cards are items. Okay, cool. So we've got the 10 different spren, but on the back is actually full art pieces. Nice. Okay. Then we've got... Okay, this is fun. This is fun. So you've got like a really big, nice big picture on the backs of these cards. So that it's super obvious like what you have. And then on the other side is everything that's important about it. So like what kind of skill do you need to use it? How much damage does it do? What's its range? Does it have any traits like is it discreet or deadly? Expert traits like can you throw it? And then the actual thing that it does. So like, for example, the Racium knife drains investiture. So there are all sorts of really fun items in this deck, and I am excited to go through them because these will make... Ooh, okay. Hold on, what's that? Full plate. Okay, here's a shard plate. And here's like just plate armor. You've got just all sorts of really neat stuff. I'm excited to look through those and also to look through the Spren art a bit more. But again, this is just a first look. So I'm not going to be like going over every card super close. Because also, you know, you guys should be exploring your own boxes as they come in. This is just a fun way to open and share the openings. Okay, it's going to be loud again for a second. Did it. Okay. I didn't realize that this came with this. Jerica says she's got to go. Have a good night. So I didn't realize that the GM tier comes with a bunch of miniatures. Like a lot. Heck yeah. I'm excited to get some of these. I especially like the creatures. Like I really want more flora and fauna type miniatures because I think they're fun. Just got here and I'm trying watching this. This mine is supposed to be tomorrow or Saturday, depends on how USPS plays their game. And that's totally fair, Mr. Michael. You are welcome to stay. You can also just listen in if you want. I'm not going to be going super detailed into everything, so this is more just like a super quick first look. I'm going to just pull out the creatures. So we have an axe hound. It's just a little fella. Look at this little fella. Oh, these look really good though. They really stepped up their printing game. And these are much better than some of the first ones we got. White spine. Yeah, he looks really good. The spines actually are all separate. All the parts and pieces are really clear. Looks really good. Really happy with that. There we go. And then I actually have a big version of him. One of my friends printed out a like 12-inch version. This little guy. Look at him. He's cute. I like the chulls. For reference, looks like this is probably Venli, maybe. Anyway, compared to a like normal height. So, imagine somebody can sit on top of it. Anyway, these are super fun. I'm excited to look over these too. Good quality. Good job, guys. Also, a little bit of a fun surprise for me because I forgot that these were even part of what I bought. We're going to put it back in the box, so it might get a little bit loud again. Sorry. Awesome. All right, this can go here with the dice. Put the cards on the box. All right. I did add on a Chasm Fiend magazine. So I look forward to going through this. I'm hoping to pick up number 2 at Nexus this year. I'm excited. I am going to be back at Nexus with all sorts of good things. Okay, this is going to be fun to go through, and I will be definitely making a frame for it. You can go down there. All right. Okay, goodness gracious. We're getting there. I'm not going to open this completely right now because there's a lot of... Jerica says the GM tier didn't come with minis. I don't think I bought them, but maybe I did. I don't know why I would have bought them because generally miniatures are not something I get. I don't know. Okay, it's the new ones. No, it's the new ones. Yeah, I didn't get any of like the previous. I didn't get the original set ones. Okay, so it did. I was like, I don't think I would have added them on. If I did, it might have been a little concerning. Okay, so this is the token collection. So I'm not going to open this right now, but I think what you do with these is your tokens are for using on maps. So you can indicate things like enemies or obstacles or even allies and stuff. Very cool. Yeah, so like this Thunderclast takes up a lot of space. Nice. Oh, and then maps. Hooray! We've got a few different ones in there. Sorry, I know the reflection makes it hard to see. There's 24 maps from 1-page handouts to 4-panel posters. Oh, these are going to be fun. I'm going to be opening these up and looking through these with Jason at a different point. And then I do have, not that I'll ever use it for what it's actually intended. In fact, it'll probably just become an art piece on the wall. But the GM tier comes with, naturally, a screen. And I really like their Cosmere RPG symbol. That looks really nice. And then the screen, it's a trifold. Even better. Okay, so here is this art piece of some fused at war going to fight Kaladin, Shallan, and Adolin. And then there is this one. Come over here. This one that is Zeth, Yasna, and Dalinar fighting a Thunderclast at the walls. And then on the inside is useful reference stuff for GMs. So things like Spren and injuries and conditions and actions that can be done. So just kind of, a quick reference guide. Super useful. I'm sure this is probably going to become an art piece on the wall like this. Just to be straight up. Cool. And then for the thing that we've all been waiting for, last but definitely not least, is the books. Oh, this is the heaviest part of the order. In fact, I'm pretty sure even combined, all the other stuff doesn't weigh as much as these books. All right, so they are separated into their own little box, which is great. That is a handy way of doing that. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm so excited to get the Mistborn ones. Some art briefs have come back from like sketches and stuff from the briefs that I have submitted to artists for Mistborn, and a lot of those sketches are turning out so good. I'm so excited for you guys to see them. And a lot of it is new information on like canonical appearances of what kind of outfits people wore and what kind of hairstyles people had and all that good stuff. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy the Mistborn stuff, especially because I feel like there's been a lot less canonical art. And this is really gonna fill that gap. We're working on a lot of really cool stuff. All right, so this is the Bridge 9 adventure. It says it's an introductory adventure for first level characters in the Stormlight campaign setting. So it sounds like it's a great starting point for a lot of either newcomers or people who are just trying to get used to Cosmere RPG. It already comes with some pre-made characters, like nice printed out. So here you go. You've got different characters that you could choose from. So like if you have a group of friends and you all just kind of want to do a really quick game, you've already got stuff figured out here. It includes things like armor and equipment and their backstory. What's their purpose? Nice. Very cool. And like it's, you know, not like super thin copy paper, but it's, you know, it's decent paper. In here it comes with some maps and things already. And lots of different like art pieces in there too. Oh, I like that outfit. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Okay, so Bridge 9. And we're going to stick these papers back in here so that they stay safe. And the other one we have in here is called The First Step. It's actually a level 0. Oh, okay. A level 0 Stormlight adventure. And it feels like there may... oh, okay. You get like a whole map in here. There's tracking sheets. You can choose different like radiant paths to go down, it looks like. Here's one of the art pieces that's in it. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh man, this is so... And like these are printed out really nicely. I really like how these look. Awesome. And then there's one more of these little pamphlets, and this one is the Welcome to Roshar. It looks like this is a slightly smaller world guide, maybe. Oh yeah. Okay. You guys are gonna love this one. Oh man. Like just already so excited to read this. I love this two-toned, like steel and gold. That looks really nice. Here's some Marie Seeberger art. So this down here, think of her as kind of like the journaler of these areas. She's done a ton of really awesome stuff for Mistborn. You guys are really going to like it. Here's some different Spren type things as well. Okay. I need to move on from that. Otherwise, I'm going to be here for like another hour on just the Welcome to Roshar. So we're going to move into the actual last thing, which is 3 things. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's heavy. This is really big. But these are the 3 books in a really fun-looking slipcase. I don't know if they had already planned to make a slipcase when they were doing their Kickstarter, but it was something I suggested that they should do as a stretch goal, and then they ended up doing it. So I like to pretend that it was me who got slipcases for y'all. Probably wasn't me, but I'm going to pretend. Okay, let's see here. Wow, this is a really nice slipcase. Oh, I really like that. It's a soft touch kind of matte. I know you can't see it, so we're going to go a little bit like that. But this, it's like a deep blue, and it's a soft touch matte on all sides with a glossy imprint. Oh, okay, neat. So let's see here. So then, and we all say thank you. Oh, yeah. We'll just pretend it was me. Little bit of damage on the slipcase that is really unfortunate. I am going to maybe see if I can get this replaced because that's quite actually a bit of damage. Anyway, moving on. Oh, goodness, golly gracious. The inside has a kind of soft paper lining. And like seems textured, so it almost looks like it's a felt or velvet lining, but it's not. Yeah, I might see if I can't get that replaced because that's pretty damaged. Anyway, so on the back is the Cosmere RPG symbol, and on the spine is the Space Age symbol, and then on the other side is the Space Age symbol. So I imagine if you wanted to put it this way out, you'd at least know which of your books was it. Or you could just put it spine out as well if you like to read the spines. All right. Let's start with the Stormlight World Guide. This looks so good. I'm hoping that the books that I got will not have the foil issues. So far, it seems fine. But, I mean, I only just opened it up, so we'll see. But you've got this nice kind of hidden, so this symbol actually says Roshar. This is the glyph for Roshar. And it's a hidden symbol because it's just a gloss overprint on the book. So like if you have no reflection, you can't really see it, but once you get a reflection on it, then you can see those symbols around the whole thing. That looks really good. We've got foiling on all sides, as well as a built-in ribbon bookmark. Says, I think I'll forgive if it is just the slipcase. If damage makes it to the books, then I'll for sure. Yeah, that's fair. I'm usually not like, oh my gosh, my slipcase, because I could probably also make one. So, I'm not too fussed about it. Um, it is a little frustrating though, that it happened because it's decently crinkled up there. And then it has this piece that's ripping off. But I'll keep thinking about it. I'll see what my husband thinks as well. Let's open this up a little bit. Real quick, going over the elements though. So you've got the Cosmere symbol at the top. You've got Roshar, filling in the gaps of the gold lines. You've got the Stormlight RPG symbol down underneath of the Zeth and Dalinar and Yasna image. And on the back, you've got the other part of that image, which had the fused and a couple of the knights that they were fighting. So let's open this up just a little bit. Oh, okay. Already. There is the full art on the end page. And then we'll see what the other end pages is the art again. But your inner pages on the ends are this really nice kind of like star field. Looks great. So we'll open up to just a random page and let's see what it looks like. Cool. So we've got like false history and era of solitude. Like, what even is, how cool. This right here, the like statue, this looks like it's maybe, oh, this is when the humans first came to Roshar from Braze, or not Braze, yeah, Braze, I think. Coming through a portal. Very cool. This is, oh, okay, this is going to be a ton of fun. So, the world guide is where you start getting a lot of like lore and stuff. Your handbook is really useful for the game, but your world guide is going to be as if Chris went out and cataloged everything. Man, I would love to go through this like page by page. We'll go to one more picture. That looks really good. Different cultures. So you had an Alethi and an Azamir. You had a Parshman in the background. Okay, so cool. I'm definitely going to just be like reading these. And then the bigger book is the Stormlight Handbook. So it has the same details. You got the Stormlight RPG, Cosmere symbol at the top. This one has Shallan, Adolin, and Kaladin. Same kind of hidden symbols as well. And then on the back was versus the Fused and the Parshendi. So the handbook is definitely more... Oh, okay, fine. We're going to open up straight to the Bondsmiths page. So more information about what like bondsmiths can actually do. History, philosophy, their second, third, fourth ideals. Here's a full piece of Yasna. Very cool. Yeah, this is like deeper into what each path actually is, and this is how you would be building your characters for the game. So, for example, you've got like the path that they could follow for their different abilities and stuff like that. Oh man, there is so much in here. Okay, really cool. This is also going to be fun to read through. And then the last one of the 3 set that I got was Stonewalkers. You got Pylia, Town, and Nail. And then on the back, you've got Axes and a couple of Truth Watchers, it looks like. Or at least one Truth Watcher. I'm thinking that's 2 Truth Watchers. And so this is a whole, like, adventure. Oh, that looks so good. Look at this. Like, just take a second to, like, appreciate the art in these books. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to be part of this whole thing. Okay, so here are, whoops. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. So this is something that I really enjoyed. Something that Marie illustrated. It's not Breeze. That's where the heralds go. Ashen? Do they come from Ashen? That might be what it is. Ashyn. So Marie did these reliefs, or these giant statues of the different heralds. She did all 10 of them. They look really good. I turned a few of them into bookmarks for world swappers. So that's free gift exchange during Nexus. So I will be giving out a pack of bookmarks based on Marie's stuff. So in here you've got a little map for the canyon floor for a part of this adventure. Let's find another fun one to look at. Oh, this one's cool. This looks like the Night Watcher meeting up with the Truth Watchers from the art that's on the covers. That looks really good. Cool. I will probably honestly be reading through this story too, just because that's how awesome it is. This art piece here is a door locked by a Fabrial designed to grant entry only to Truth Watchers. And this is what it looks like. Make sure you can see it. That looks really cool. So it's got the double eye art on it. It's all made of gold. Looks like maybe somebody failed getting in. I don't know. Oh, cool. The lore. This one's fun. There they go. Nice. I think these are in the books, but a full color version. Really cool. Good thing you're a Truth Watcher. I am an edge dancer, light weaver. My husband is just straight up a bondsmith. Very cool. Oh man. These look really good. Oh, and here's on the spine. So you've got the Dragonsteel, Stormlight Space Age, and then you've got the title, of course. All of these feel really good quality. I'm really excited about that. I think I am going to message in about the slipcase just because now it's going to bother me. But for now, it does the job. My books arrived completely safe, which is great. Man, is this heavy. I'm going to have to figure out where the devil it goes. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who showed up. No, I'm not like the most terribly exciting person, but it was just fun to share this with you guys. I look forward to seeing all of the cool pictures that other people are posting. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Happy RPG. It's gonna be great. Thank you, everybody.